The U.S. is now reporting more than 577,000 cases of COVID-19 and more than 23,000 deaths. But as ABC's Ines de la Cuetara explains, it appears things are starting to turn around in some of the hardest hit areas.
Joseph.
Today, New York's governor is striking a hopeful note as key COVID-19 figures continue to indicate New York is flattening the curve.
I believe the worst is over if we continue to be smart.
Cuomo adding the challenge now lies in how the state will move to reopen. President Trump has indicated he'd like to reopen the economy by May. Today, the World Health Organization insisting restrictions must be lifted slowly and incrementally.
While COVID-19 accelerates very fast, it decelerates much more slowly. That means control measures must be lifted slowly and with control.
This, as a member of the president's coronavirus task force tells CNN government inaction may have cost lives.
If you had a process that was ongoing and you started mitigation earlier, you could have saved lives. Obviously, no one is going to deny that. But what goes into those kinds of decisions is complicated.
After the president responded by retweeting a message that included the words, "Time to #fire Fauci," the White House put out a statement saying the president would not, in fact, be firing his top infectious disease expert. Around the nation, the pandemic is taking hold in new hotspots. The number of confirmed cases soaring by 21% in Massachusetts, while Pennsylvania expects a surge this week after more than 2,800 new cases were reported Saturday.
Coming into work, you're driving in thinking, I don't know what I'm going to see. I don't know how I'm going to treat these patients. Am I going to have the space to put them?
ABC's own George Stephanopoulos saying he's tested positive for the coronavirus, but with almost no symptoms.
I've never had a fever, never had chills, never had a headache, never had cough, never had shortness of breath. I'm feeling great.
The CDC says about 25% of infected people here in the U.S. are asymptomatic. Other countries have found that number could be as high as 50%. Ines de la Cuetara, ABC News, Washington.